Okay, we want to convert these fractions into percents. To convert a fraction into percent, your denominator of your fraction needs to be 100. Then the top part becomes your percent. So since this is 75 over 100, this is represented by 75%. Okay. Now, next we have 11 over 10. This is not 100, but I can turn my 10 into a 100 if I multiply by 10. Multiplying by 10 gives us the 100 that we need. So whatever you multiply in the denominator, you also multiply in the numerator. So 11 times 10 becomes 110. So since we now have 100 as a denominator, this is your percentage. 11 over 10 is 110%. Okay. Next, 5 over 6. We want to turn this into a percentage. So we need to convert the denominator to 100. So what's the multiplier from 5 to 100? The multiplier for 5 to get to 100 is 20. So we'll also use the multiplier in the numerator as well. So 6 times 20 is 120. Now with the 100 in the denominator, the 120 becomes your percentage. So 6 over 5 is 120%. Okay, converting 6 over 4 to a percentage. Well, again, we need 100 in the denominator. So we have to find the multiplier to go from 4 to 100. And the multiplier from 4 to 100 is actually 25. 4 times 25. So we use the multiplier also in the numerator. And we have 6 times 25. And I just happen to know that is about 150. So now we have 100 in the denominator. So we use the 150 as your percentage. So 6 over 4 is 150%. 5 over 2. 5 over 2, we want to make this denominator 100. So we have to find the multiplier. And the multiplier from 2 to 100 is 50. Okay. So we'll use the multiplier here in the numerator as well. So 5 times 50 is going to be 25 with a 0, or should I say 250. And so now we have 100 in the denominator. The 250 becomes our percentage. So 250% represents 5 over 2. Or 5 over 2 represents 250%. Next, we have a 200. We want this to be a 100. So to go from a 200 to a 100, we need a divider. And I'm going to divide this by 2. So 200 divided by 2 does give us our 100. So I'll use the divider in the numerator and denominator. 120 divided by 2 is 60. So now that we have 100 in the denominator, 60 becomes our numerator. So 120 over 200 is actually 60%.